place. You got to get off your brains and give us a hand.
Sorry, babe. You know what it says in the old Bible? And on the 7th day, he put his feet up with the sports pages.
Really? Well, maybe he's forgotten that on the 5th day, he invited his family over for dinner.
Well, then I'll uninvite them. They won't mind.
Well, I will. This place has been too quiet since Warren left. Nice to get the rest of the family together.
Well, why should I come? You won't miss me.
I'll miss you. I don't want Danny to feel he's being snubbed. I mean, it's bad enough as it is.
It's not my fault.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. You three bickering isn't going to do anyone any good. Least of all, Mike.
OK, I'll come.
Well, I can't say I feel any happier. I mean, how can I sit there making small talk, pretending nothing's changed?
Right. We can cancel if it's going to be such an ordeal.
No. I've made my decision. I've got to make it work. I've got to sit across a dinner table with him sometime. Looking at my son, talking to a stranger.
What are you up to?
I
Can't believe you're turning our babies into a promotion.
I just want to share our good fortune with our punters, and I bet you won't see any of them complaining.
I'm not complaining. I know how lucky we are, how many couples would want to swap. I know it all, Dev, but it doesn't stop me from being scared.
And we agreed we weren't going to waste any time worrying about complications.
I'm not. I'm worried about after they arrive. Have you ever thought of that? About the effect this is all having on me? And being gazumped on top?
No, forget about that house. Just forget it. You know, some fool wants to pay over the odds for it, and fine, we'll find somewhere else.
What's easier said? But in a few months, we're going to have a pair of screaming babies, Dev. Most parents are pulling their hair out with one. I don't know how I'm going to cope.
The same way that your mother, my mother, and all the mothers before them coped. It's like a newborn knows how to swim instinctively. And so will you.
Well, sorry, love. I was looking for Shelley. You've not seen her, have you?
Stop pulling me like you.
Seriously. Now those bruises are cleared up, you look sensational.
Do you really think so?
Of course I do. What do you think?
Well, you can see what they've done.
And you like it? You happy?
Too right. I feel terrific. It's really made a difference, hasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it certainly has to my bank balance. But hopefully, it was worth every penny. A real bargain. I was looking for my Shelley, you see, and do you know what? I think I just found her again, haven't I?
Yeah.
See you in the bar later, then.
£120, please.
I'm sorry to hear about the house. Some people have got no scruples.
I don't know how they sleep.
Obviously, it wasn't meant to be. Somewhere out there, there's another better house with your name on it.
Oh, don't, Frankie. You sound just like Dev.
Well, just trying to put things in perspective, that's all.
Well, perspective comes a sight more easier when you've not got 2 kids in your belly.
What?
I'm having twins. Oh, and don't say congratulations or how amazing it all is.
Well, why would I do that? 2 for starters. You must be bricking it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I do want children. And I am pleased. But the thought of one was daunting enough.
Well, yeah, you're bound to feel overwhelmed. I don't envy you at 6 months. You're going to have a turning circle the size of a supertanker and think Tottenham Hotspurs are having a training session in there. And you're going to need a lot more space with 2, I can tell you.
Is that what you found with your boys?
Yeah, and Jamie was older, so I only had 1 lot of baby paraphernalia to store. I don't know how to cope with 2, not even in the old place. Still, I suppose Dev will sort it in time, eh?
Well, he doesn't seem to understand the urgency. It's me they're depending on, not him.
Yeah?
It's only me, love.
Just a sec.
Oh, those stairs, love. Oh, take it after me.
I'll be back down in the bar later for good.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that, love. Oh, you can see the state of that blooming stove.
Stove?
Yeah, it's not chucking out enough heat. I mean, if I did the hot pot on there, it would be done for the Trades Descriptions Act.
I'll talk to Fred.
Right.
Betty, wait.
Yes, my love.
What do you think? Can you see any improvement now the swelling's gone down?
To me, love, you're just a very beautiful young woman, and you always have been, but if it makes you feel better...
Oh, it does. It does, and Charlie can see the difference, you see, and that's all that matters. I couldn't have done this without him, you know.
Well, no, I'm sure.
He's changed my life, you see.
Yes.
Not just the way I look, but the way I feel about myself. I couldn't be happier.
Oh, well, I mean, that's the main thing, isn't it? Well, I better get down to the kitchen before my spuds boil over.
Careful, you're gonna choke.
I'm starving. Well, this morning, I've hosed down all the pens, cleaned the bedding, done the first feed and taken a whole block for a walk.
You have?
Yeah, it was like a whirlwind. Because I care about doing a proper job, you see, not like Fizz. I was up at 5:30.
What, on a Sunday? On any day, I mean, what's got into you?
Nothing. Grew up there, didn't I? I know what it takes to be a proper kennel maid. Besides, it's not just you who's got a soft spot for dogs. I don't mean Monica.
Don't you think you're being a bit hard on Fizz?
Nope. She doesn't know anything about dogs. She feeds them like chickens. If it was left up to her, that place would be running to the ground. Then what would it be worth, eh?
But it's a dead classy place. Footballers go there and everything, and it's happy hour all night.
I'm working. David Beckham himself could be giving out free slammers in a thong and it'd make no difference. He's not, though, is he?
No, he's not. But Weatherfield County goalie wants me about his kebab in the taxi queue.
And you've not brushed your teeth since, I bet. Why not go out with Adam?
Look, when I dump someone, he stays dumped. I do not go fishing round in bin.
Well, I don't think you can beat a good rummage now and again. What about Lloyd? Eileen reckons he's a bit of all right.
Yeah, well, Eileen would. Talk about cradle to grave. Is it too much to ask for a guy that's old enough to shave, yet young enough to do it himself?
Lloyd's not that old.
No, but I know a loser when I see one.
Oh, look at that. Grimshaw's game.
Form you're in, I ought to stand in front of that dartboard with an apple on my head.
Why?
Never mind. You got the beer, Shub?
Tell you what, Stubbsy, you are taking this very well. The best part of winning is seeing you crying into a beer.
It's only darts, Jace. Better things to win in this life.
Yeah, like Yahtzee. I was 7 years unbeaten, and I only lost them because I was... Sorry.
So, are you on a promise or something?
Nah, more a racing certainty.
No wonder you never snap your arrows. Mates two of us, actually. Violet is off tonight, and we ain't going out, if you know what I mean.
Good, because I'm going to need a lie-in tomorrow. It'll be nice and fresh to open up.
Hey?
Come on, mate. You have an early night. How much kip are you actually going to lose? 10 minutes tops, and that includes the cup of cocoa afterwards.
Is that Mrs. Beeman? Yeah, hello, it's Sunita Allahan here. No, I'm not calling to complain. You got a better offer, I understand. No, really, there's no need to apologise. I was wondering, would you be prepared to consider a higher bid on the house?
Sorry, Willie, we just popped in at the off-licence.
Oh, don't apologise, Pen. This ain't corner shop rubbish, is it?
Oi! We got our bottle from a corner shop.
Yes, and when I want something to shake on my chips, I'll be grateful, thank you.
Danny!
What? I was only pulling... Oh, you can't have a laugh in your own front room.
Yeah, come on, you. Lighten up, eh?
Yeah. Anyway, cheers, Unc. No problem.
Right then, shall we all go sit down? Let's have girl, boy, shall we, eh?
As David Bowie once said. I'll sit this end if I'm carving.
Ooh. So, what meat are we having?
I don't know, I was talking about the gravy. Or was it the atmosphere?
It's chicken. I've done stuffing and all, but if he don't turn it in, I'll find another use for it.
OK.
Nice getting together like this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about boy, girl, but pity you couldn't bring legs, eh, mate? I'll better go and see to that chicken, and I don't want me bird getting overeaten.
I can see why you're strapped for cash, mate.
frittering it all away on baubles for the missus.
I'm not strapped, and if you must know, I've got this for cost from my mates, right?
And they say romance is dead. Soon will be, though, eh? Hey, 2 kids. Ooh, trust me.
Can I have a cab into Manchester about 7:30 from Rovers?
7:30. You want to return?
Who knows?
I'll tell you one thing, though, Dev. I'm going to enjoy taking over here.
Oh, yeah? When you dropped off over there?
Hey?
In your dreams, mate.
Hey, sometimes dreams come true, darling. King Dev is dead. Long live King Lloyd. Soon I'll be master of all I survey.
Yeah, Steve's gonna love hearing you say that.
Hey, there's only room for 2 cheeks on this throne, mate. He'll have his uses, though. I might buy him a hat with a bell on it.
So, are you seriously telling me that you have bought Dev's shirt?
Yeah, we've shaken hands.
Yeah, grateful come wave all my fingers.
Hey, come on, don't be bitter. You know what they say, business is business.
Yeah, but you usually got a gun to your head when they're saying it.
Do you know what? Maybe you should cancel that cab into town. How about you and me go for that drink that you mentioned?
That was then, love. This is now. Busy, 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 busy. You know what they say about us high flyers?
Still want the cab?
Yeah.
Everything all right?
Yeah, the chicken's great.
Wine compliments it a treat.
Well, the amount you've nicked, it'll compliment polystyrene, and I should have a top up before it all goes unk.
Oh, we should stop calling him that. Makes me feel 100 years old.
I'm sorry, mate. What should I call you?
I bet you called me a lot of things lately.
1 or 2. Yeah, still, it's all part of the old rough and tumble, isn't it, Si?
I suppose.
We're all family here. Of course, we have our ups and downs, petty jealousies. In fact, there's something I've got to tell you, Leanne.
Turn it in, Frank, eh? No one wants to listen to half a bottle of punk. Just get on with your
I need to say this. Leanne, the other night, you know, when we bumped into each other at the hotel, I'd followed you. I thought you was having an affair.
I can't believe you did that. I thought Leanne was being paranoid.
Oi! I'm not the paranoid one. I was there for a job. I knew you were spying on me.
Hold up, I'm trying to apologise here. I thought as we were washing the family smalls, I'd get it off my chest.
Yeah, well, some things are best kept to the old C-cup, love, eh? Let's just forget about it and get on with your dinner, baby.
No, I want to finish. I want to make it up to you, Leanne. I ain't giving you a fair crack. I supported Candice, and all she did was help drive me son away. I even let her live here. That's it. That is it. Why don't you come and live with us, Leanne? Move in with Jamie.
Now, I know sudden shocks, right, but how about surprises for the mum-to-be?
Fine, so long as they're pleasant. But I've got one for you first.
Oh, well, don't tell me they found another one in there.
Ah.
Oh, forget that place, babe. It's gone. It's gone.
Yeah? To us?
What?
I've upped our offer. We've gazumped the gazumpers, Dev. We've got a home for our babies.
Listen, we could barely afford that house as it was, and you knew that. But still, you went ahead. Well, behind my back, after all the grief that you gave me.
Well, this is different. We both agreed that this is the house we want our children to grow up in. We can stretch to it.
No, we can't, babe. And if interest rates rise,
So we
then...
sell a shop.
No, I'm already flogging streetcars as it is. Well, you want me to dismantle the rest of my business for the sake of an overpriced house?
One shop out of 7. You're always banging on about being the provider. Well, provide, Dev.
Listen, providing is more than just the here and now, and I will not jeopardise this family's financial future for the sake of a crunchy driveway. You withdraw the offer.
But, Dev...
Withdraw the offer!
I thought if you weren't coming to me...
You look incredible. Why didn't you come down?
I don't know. When I finished getting ready, I thought it was a bit much for lunchtime. I can never seem to get it right.
Looks fine to me. I like my Sunday dinner with all the trimmings. What's wrong, Cheryl? This morning you...
Fooling myself. Seeing what I wanted to see. I don't look any different, do I?
Of course you do.
You're just saying that. All that's changed is that you're £2 grand. Why do you waste your time and your money on me?
Because I love you. Right now, I want you more than I ever have.
No, don't touch me, Charlie, please.
What is it, Shell? What are you telling me?
It's not you, Charlie. I love you. It's me. I just don't feel... I just can't do all that. Knowing the way I look, the way I am. I don't want your pity, Charlie. I want you to love me.
I do.
You can't. You're just saying that to make me feel better. I don't deserve you.
There is nothing wrong with you. How many different ways can I say it? Can I show it? If you just let me... I don't deserve this. You stood there and you promised me that this was the answer. And I fell for it.
I really thought... I know I've let you down. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't believe you. I've given, and I've given. I made all kind of sacrifices for you, and still I get nothing back. It'd be so easy for you to make me happy. But no. You're not sorry for anyone but yourself.
You'd have a lot more room here.
She might like living at Janice's. I mean, that's possible, isn't it?
I don't know.
We appreciate the offer, Frank, but when we do move in together, it's going to be in a place of our own.
Of course it will, son.
Yeah, but anyway, Frank. It's just a thought.
Hey, Gran rang yesterday, Uncle Mike.
Did she? What'd she have to say?
Nothing, really. Just wanted to hear a friendly voice. She's lonely, you know.
Yeah, bound to be. You know, Harry was Viv's life. Don't help her being stuck down in London, neither.
Well, it's not about where you are. It's getting used to being on your own. It takes time, but I'm sure she'll be fine.
Well, it's nothing like having your family around you, though, is there, eh? Hey, what about if Viv moved in with us for a bit, yeah?
I thought you didn't get on.
Yeah, but you never really know someone till you've lived with them, eh?
Give me strength.
I'm going for a cigar.
I could take down Warren's posters, put a few pictures up, bowl of potpourri on the windowsill.
Yeah. Chocolate on a pillow. Why don't you put a big vacancy sign in the window and be done with it, love, eh?
I really wanted that house. I wanted something solid, some bit of certainty.
I'm sorry. No, it was inexcusable. I shouldn't have lost my temper, especially with you being in...
You can't bite your tongue for 6 months. I should have consulted you.
Forget it. I mean, what's a house next to what we've got? Hmm? Yeah. It's that surprise that I promised.
It's beautiful.
The stones are garnets. That's the birthstone for January.
Well, let's hope they don't come in December or February, then. Oh, no, it's a lovely thought, really.
Let's just hope it fits, because I had to guess the size. That's perfect. Now, do I know my wife or what? Hmm?
Oh, that vino's gone straight to me head. Need some fresh air.
I'll put this out, shall I?
No, you're all right. You probably need a smoke after listening to me. Sorry about mentioning Harry. Didn't mean to upset you.
I'm fine. I always light up after a good dinner.
Oh, you enjoyed it, did you? Only, I hope you don't mind me saying, but you seemed a bit uncomfortable.
Probably these boxer shorts. I'm not so sure that Henry Cooper's not still in them.
I know things ain't been ideal at the factory.
Nothing I can't handle.
Then what is it, Mike? Because you don't do nervous.
No, I don't. I've always known what to do and what to say and what was good for me.
And now?
Now I I seem to be out of words when I need them most. With my sons.
Must be hard for you getting to know Adam. Must remind you of Mark.
Yeah, the past has got a horrible habit of catching up with you when you least expect it.
Are you back then? What's this?
Ah, my little trained barracuda. You put the kettle on, will you? I'm spitting feathers here, literally.
Pigeons?
Bill Oddie's got out on you, has he? Eh?
What are they doing here?
I had to put them somewhere while I was cleaning the loft. By the way, I'm sorry. I think I've busted your hoover.
Oh, I don't know. Cousin Charles and Camilla.
Sorry about that. One of them got loose. It'll pull off, won't it?
Now, listen here, Jack Duckworth. I'll not stand for this.
Peter, inasmuch as I would love to indulge in our usual verbal sparring, the consequences of which, for me, could prove fatal, maybe we could calmly discuss things over a nice cup of tea which you could make.
No fear. And I'll not speak to you again. And I won't spend another minute in this house.
I think I should have got that in writing.
I just want to say how much I've enjoyed today. And thank you, Frankie, for the wonderful food. I was a bit worried about today, I must admit. And I bet some of you were too. And although we've had a few knocks recently, disagreements, we can still sit round this table as a family. And although things aren't all that perfect at the moment, that means a lot. And I sincerely hope we always can. No matter what the future may hold. To the Baldwin clan.
Baldwin clan.
Baldwin clan.
Oh, I'm sorry, Frankie, but I've nowhere else to go.
It's all right, V. What is it?
Oh, it's over. You know, after 47 years, it's over. I've left our Jack for good.